We're talking about hope this morning, hope for people diagnosed with cancer, which can be a very difficult time. I'm at the Pacific Medical Center of Hope, joined again by Dr. Nezami. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thanks.
Okay, we have some of the things behind us that really kind of sum up what you do, because you specifically target each person's cancer and it affects each person differently. Is that kind of your approach here?
Exactly. What we do is totally differently in the sense that we approach the cancer individually and the treatments are customized for every patient instead of just doing blind treatment for everybody. So the treatment is customized for patients and is specifically targeting the genes in every individual.
We've been fortunate enough to be able to talk to some of the patients in the past. We're going to do that in a minute again. And they really say each time, you've changed their life. And the biggest thing is you've given them a reason to believe again, to believe that they'll be able to get healthy. I imagine that's a big honor.
Thank you. Yes, it is. In fact, as much as I know the science about the treatment that I have, every day I'm surprised with the great results I see in my patients. These patients are significantly morbid. They have a significant risk of death every day. They come here at the last resort and they have failed every other standard of care treatment available in mainstream medicine. Unfortunately, the world of conventional oncology does not have much to offer to patients when it comes to advanced cancer.
And tell us about some of the things that you do here, because a lot of people don't know. So I know that there's an oxygen chamber that really helps a lot of people, and what else?
Yeah, we do have a special IV infusions that are targeting the cancer genes in the level of epigenetics. These therapies are cutting edge, is not available anywhere else as far as I know, and they are specially designed to target the genes in a special manner that is not available anywhere else. The patients that come to see, and you will see some of them here today, they have failed standard of treatment, and in fact some of them come as they are experiencing the last days of their life.
And you make it much more comfortable.
In variety of reasons, I can tell that this treatment is effective. One is that it improves the quality of life in the patients, and the second is that being non-toxic and natural-based, patients gain their stamina and their energy back so they can tolerate standard treatments. Secondly, they independently work and they have significant anti-neoplastic effect even in the last phases of the disease. So we're talking about breast cancer, lung cancer, pancreatic cancer, brain cancer. These people who have failed all other modalities, they come here. Some of them, as you see Michelle today, I saw her, she was completely paralyzed, and now she's walking without any assistance. And that has been unheard when we're talking about conventional oncology.
I think we're going to go speak with Michelle now, so let's go. Thank you. And we're going to speak with Michelle now, who's been kind enough to let us sit through one of her infusion treatments. And Michelle, you've come from South Orange County to see Dr. Nezami, and how is it going so far? It's been 5 weeks.
It's been about 5 weeks, and yeah, we made a trip of about 5 hours to come up here. He does we met him down there, and then we drove up here just because he's so amazing. And when I first started working with him, I was paralyzed on my left side. And now I have full mobility. You could see with my hand here. And I couldn't do that. Couldn't walk. They had to help me walk. I was in my wheelchair. And he's just really been so beneficial. I'm very grateful. Very grateful.
I know this can be obviously an emotional time for you, and you have some of your family members joining you, which helps. But what is it like to have a little bit of hope at a time like this? I mean, we can't even imagine.
Oh, it's just tremendous. You know, I look at my life a year and a half ago, pre-cancer, and I know I'll be back there. You know, I just have that optimism and faith. And I know working with Dr. Nezami has been a big part of that for us right now and my family.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your story. It really does touch all of us, and I think we're going to go speak with one of your fellow friends over here, so thanks again.
You're so very welcome. Pleasure to meet all of you.
Shannon, thank you so much for talking to us again.
My pleasure.
Okay, tell us your story for the viewers who haven't met you yet.
I have been fighting cancer for about 4.5 years now, and this is the 5th place I've come because I had the most faith in Dr. Nezami. He is amazing.
And it really has changed so much for the better.
Oh my gosh, yes. I am just energetic and happy and feel amazing being here with him.
I mean, we've tracked your progress through about a year now, and I can't tell you the change. You actually have this glow, and you actually have more energy, and it's amazing to see that.
And it's all because of him. I have full faith in him. I was probably his worst patient ever. And now my numbers are so good, and it's all because of him.
And hopefully someday you won't have to come here anymore. We won't see you here anymore. And that's the goal.
Right? That'd be lovely.
Well, thank you again so much for sharing your story. And again, the Pacific Medical Center of Hope with Dr. Nezami. You can call the number on your screen if you need to get in touch with him. And Valley Life will be right back.